what can I say? Something that Patrick and me have talked when I started to work with Patrick. We dreamed that one day we can win World Cup races. And this happened today. So what can I say more than thank you to all the team. So I would like first to give the word to the winner of the whole thing, which is Alex Cousin today, and an outstanding performance of Michel, who just came to the PWA, and you guys killed it today in these difficult conditions. So Alex, how is it out there today on the new foil?
Today with the new foil, it was really nice. The condition was gusty and shifty, but it was really easy to sail with the foil. When the gust comes, it stays really stable, so it was really nice. And I really enjoyed the foil today for the racing.
Alexander Cousin looking very good on this reach. Wow, this is great racing. You can see the wind has definitely picked up down there. You're probably about a mile away from us right now. And these guys are beasting right now. Cousin looking very good on the PATRIK, out in the lead. Second place, Amado Vrieswijk. They just need to be in the top four. Macmillan, young fella from Thailand, in third place. In the lead, Cousin. Second place, Amado Vrieswijk. The battle for third and fourth and fifth is really interesting because fourth place rider will be the last person to make it to the final. Alexander Cousin will win this semi-final and make the first final of 2023.
We have the second rider coming in and striking right away the second place, Michel, coming to our brand this year with the sails, boards and foil, new foil. Not long ago you stepped on it and right away the second place. I'm just stoked. Michel, how do you feel today?
Yeah, I'm so glad to be on team with that gear. For sure, it was amazing today. For example, the sail size 8.4 was perfect the whole day, even though it was gusting. And then, as you mentioned, I also have the new foil now. Yeah, I basically just plugged in the foil. I just had to figure out what backwing shim I like, and then I was ready to go for the whole day. And as Alex mentioned, the sails have a big wind range. The foil also has a huge range. So yeah, even though it was gusting between, let's say, something like 9 to 15, 16 knots, it was always perfect for me with a 550 wing. And yeah, I was smiling even before I made the finals and so on, because I was just having fun and felt comfortable on the gear.
Michelle Becker looking pretty good here
right now
on the PATRIK stuff. Fourth, top four qualified for the final.
Unbelievable performance for you two guys. We have here today also Fabio, who basically designed all the ideas that Patrick put on place and all the testing gear. Fabio saw the whole thing live. I don't know if you were nervous as I was, but being there, knowing that you designed all those products, how does this feel?
It's still like unbelievable for me because I'm here in Turbo as well, and seeing all these hours spent on my computer and trying to developing things and do one more proto of this and that, and then let's try another thing and so on, and hours spent with Patrick, of course, trying to find all the possible solution, and then coming here on the lake, see our two super team riders doing these amazing results, and then also the people on the beach, like they were surprised because they didn't expect us to be there, and it's like a dream. Big step after all the time spent on developing, and I'm super happy.
We have with us also Nico, who did a big part in the background, testing with Alex, testing the sails. Nico, how does it feel to see your body winning the PWA, the first race of the year, and the second guy also in our gear? How does this feel for you?
It's very, very, very good sensation. I was crazy this morning when I follow Alex and Michel, especially like you explained that with Alex, and Patrick and Fabio, if I remember, we began the first meeting about this fall maybe 10 months ago. We work a lot with Alex, Patrick, and Fabio. And when we received the first prototype, the first feeling was immediately very good. So the foil is very easy, very safe. We felt that we are in a good position. We felt speed, and we felt a lot of good compromise about light wind, strong wind, when it's gusts to go upwind. So, and to see immediately after 10 months of work, just only on the first race, 1 and 2nd position, it's crazy. And also with Basti in the wing with 2 titles of European. So no, it's good, and it's not very. I took very big motivate today for the Defi win, because the forecast is crazy, and for sure we will use the 4. So I hope that the guys will continue in World Cup, and after for the Defi to show for everybody that's the 4 working.
Then we've got the PATRIK riders, and I have heard from the man himself, Mr. PATRIK. He said the PATRIK boys are all using the PATRIK foil. They literally got it a few days ago, and they have gone, yes, we like it. Yeah. And seeing how many are in the final, it is obviously working well.
Yeah, as you mentioned, today it didn't happen only the 1st and the 2nd place, but also not to forget Macmillan was in the final. So all the 3 guys on the PATRIK foil managed to get to the final. Then he was over early. But I would like to have now a word with the man in charge of the whole thing, Patrick.
I started designing boards a long time ago, and that was my first dream. And then when you said, come on, Patrick, let's make sails or whatever other stuff, and I was like, meh. But you see, sails, tick, mast booms, extensions, whatever, tick. And now the last one for me, the big last one. I mean, we even started making wings and wing boards and everything, but that foil is really, that's a real big tick for me, because in 2015-16, I remember Alex Goussin was already here in Australia at a very, very early stage testing foils. And then I stopped because I said there are just too many variables, and to invest all that money in such an early stage, and then someone, maybe even by luck, comes up with something better, and then all this money is gone. So we stopped the whole thing. And but as you say, about 10 months ago, or even a year ago or something, I was like, come on, let's finally do it. I mean, what can I say? First of all, well, it's an early stage to now raise hands and say, yeah, we have the best foil, whatever. I mean, it's a win, but it's an early stage win. The competition is not over. But even looking a bit more back, when Bastian already had his first competition and pretty much didn't just win the event, he just won pretty much every heat. This is immediately when I was like, wow, okay, Bast is a beast, of course. Then he even won the freestyle on the same foil, and this is where I was like, oh my God, this is wow. And I was already super happy, like in those weeks. Now it got even almost a bit funny, because with Emser, the little 16-year-old guy, winning the first heat, and I'm like, okay, nice. And then Michel wins his first heat, and then Will wins his first heat, and then Alex came, and then I think it was Michel in heat number 10 in the semifinals, where I saw what that foil really can do, because every rider out there is really on the top level. Michel trained a lot in Tarifa, so I knew it's in him. But still, there's Enrico Marotti, there's Bruno Martinez, there's all these guys. And already at the first reach, he was so stable, while the others, the top guys, they were really like a bit up and down, a bit left and right. And you can see that they're really sailing on the limit. Then I see Michel kind of cruising along there. I'm like, this is impossible. And then after first jibe, second jibe, third jibe, there was a moment where he actually overtook them. And then there was a bit of back and forth. But he really kept his place and actually made it to the final. And this was the first. And when I was like, wow.
Round in second is Preem. Then we've
go
got
tight.
Bruno Martini, Enrico Moratti on the inside, Becker around the outside. It is so close. Bruno Martini, Becker and
He's on
Moratti.
top.
And Becker has
No
done
way.
an excellent jibe at this top end. Michel Becker has maybe just done the jibe of his life.
Wow.
And he is in a qualifying position from the angle we're looking at here.
And then Alex came in his heat 11. He jibed at the first mark in 5th. And in front are 4 top guys, World Cup top level. Each of them can win. He just overtook everyone on the straight, one by one, one by one, one by one, and finished the race winning it. And the guy who jibed in first actually finished in 4th. And then I was like, so our concept really, really turned out to be okay, I'm not saying now the magic concept, but we never pushed for the, let's say, the high-end top speed, fastest foil, because I always said, look, it's on the early stage of foiling. I mean, it's still already a few years, but it's still early, and if you miss something, and I know I was competing myself for 10 years, and if you make one mistake, the other guy is just catching you. And we try to avoid all these mistakes and just make gear. And it's not just the foil, it's the sail, of course, as well, and the board. Just that you don't worry about these things. You just hold it and you just concentrate on tactics, where to go, where to jibe, to not make mistakes. So yeah, after all, I know now, it's confirmed, it's a tick. That foil is just from A to B, or from start to finish line. It's just goes. It just doesn't stop. It's like a train. And I very much look forward for the Defi wind, because that's the next race. It's a very long race. It has some upwind in it, everything, and it's a very long race. And this is, I believe, where our foil will perform as well. Very, very good. I mean, we have more. We have Heidi doing the world record, world champion in speed. So I don't know, at the moment it is really going off. It's amazing. It's amazing. And by the way, I wanted to say all this, it's not just me, because only me, okay, of course the ideas and things, and most is probably for me when it comes to development, but I will not be able to do that without the information from Nico, from Alex, because I can foil, and maybe not too bad, but there's no way in the world I can be at that level. So with the guys giving me those informations, and I'm still foiling, so I can really feel what they're telling me, and then transferring this into a design feature or geometry or whatever, and give it to Fabio, and having Fabio as a master of 3D design, mastering problems where transitions and it's just so, even me sometimes I'm like, oh my god, Fabio, just do it. I don't know how you do it, but just do it. And an amazing team. I mean, I worked a lot in this industry from many brands, many years. I never had ever such an amazing team where we just have fun. As Michel Becker said, I was out there just having fun, and that's I think this is the magic here. This is the formula of really of success.
Nico Preem trying to get his first ever race win
This is so
on the
tight.
PWA, and he's reeling him
For a three-person final,
slowly.
this is so
Surely.
tight.
Here we go. This is where Becker be looking, going, come on, boys. Oh, he had a bit of a
done
moment there. Kuzan looking good. Full Patrick. Neil Pride JP, and he has took him now. This is maybe, it depends on the inside, but it is Kuzan who's going to go round in
Don't want to
first.
mess the jibe.
Good jibe from Kuzan. Second place. He's gone down. Becker's going to come through. Could it be a 1-2 for Patrick? The battle of the Germans.
Wow.
Becker's just set up his YouTube channel.
No
Preem's
way.
been going a bit. And Becker, on his first full year on the PWA, could have the first elimination with a second.
Here's the
Alex Kuzan wins the first elimination of 2023. Not long to go across the finish line, and there he is. So he is
Amen.
leading the world. He gives a big punch in the air there. Michelle Becker is second in the world right now.
So absolutely, I don't know, speechless, crazy.
Amazing. Alex, Michelle, stay strong, keep the positions till the end of Lake Garda and till the end of the year. The whole team is behind you. I must say, I throw a tear. You made me cry. So thanks for that. Alex, good luck. Stay strong and win your PWA event. All right?
Yes, thanks.
Michelle, enjoy the riding. This is going to bring you a big result as well. Fabio, enjoy the moment. And let's see what we can do until the end of the event. Thank you, everyone, to join in. And we see you soon.
Unbelievable, guys. Really, like, wow. I don't know. So just relax, enjoy the moment, think about the next R&D. What can we change to make it even better? And this is how you enjoy your time. Take one, guys.